Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Raipenda Evans Online TV. I hope you are fine, and for me, I'm very okay, and Bungoma County is totally fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to cover two different things in this video. I want us, first of all, I want us to know, I want us to see the difference between William Samoei Arap Ruto's speech and Rigathi Gachagwa's speech. Rigathi Gachagwa's speech is now acting as the President of the Republic of Kenya. Then William Samoei Ruto's speech is now acting as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Then number two, we want us to see, or we want us to find out, where is IG Japhet Koome. Watu wengi wamekuwa wakifariki tu na Japhet Koome hajaweza kusimama na kuzungumza chochote. Kwa hivyo I want us to cover those two different things. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, William Samoei Ruto bado anataka maandamano yaendelee kufanyika hapa nchini Kenya. Kwa nini? Ukiangalia speech ya William Samoei Arap Ruto inaendelea kukwaza hii generation. William Samoei Arap Ruto bado anaendelea kuzungumzia mambo ya hawa generation kwenda pale nchi za nje kutafutana na kazi. Tunaelewa kwamba kutoka pale nje kwenda pale nje lazima tukue na connection kama youth. And we understand very well that hawa majamaa hawana chochote. Hawa majamaa wamesoma, hawana kazi, hawana pesa. Then William Samoei Ruto bado anazungumzia mambo ya connection ya ili eti waende watafute kazi pale Saudi Arabia, pale Dubai, pale Amerika, Qatar. Unaona watu wangu? Kwa hivyo which is impossible. Hiyo ndio kitu ambacho hawa generation hawataki vizuri, hawataki iweze kufanyika. Na jinsi ambavyo unaangalia hapo kwenye screen, hao watu wanajaribu kujibu William Samoei Ruto pale kwenye comment section. Maana yake amekuwa akizungumzia kuhusu kwenda pale nje. He is trying to create opportunities outside there. Kwa nini William Samoei Ruto hawezi kutengeneza opportunities hapa nchini Kenya? Kuweka big industries hapa nchini Kenya? Kwa nini? Kwa nini? Then bado anaendelea kuzungumzia vitu kama hizo. And that's why unaona hii generation inaendelea kukasirika kabisa. Kwa hivyo ukisikiza speech ya Rigathi Gachagua and William Samoei Ruto hajawahi chukua sekunde zake hata mbili kuweza kufanya nini, kuomboleza wale ambao waliweza kupoteza maisha yao na kuweza address hizi issues, kuomba msamaha kwa Wakenya. Na hiyo ndio kitu nini inaendelea kufanya nini, viongozi ama baadhi za prophets wanajaribu kuambia William Samoei Ruto ajitokeza ombe msamaha, nyenyekee kabisa. Lakini William Samoei Ruto bado hajaelewa hawa watu jinsi ambavyo wanajaribu kuzungumza. Speech ya Rigathi Gachagua then na speech ya William Samoei Arap Ruto utakuja kuona kwamba kuna utofauti mkubwa tena zaidi.
And as a deputy president, as a leader of this country, I want to call for peace and calm. I want to say that this is our own country, we have no other country. And I want to ask the people of Kenya to make peace, observe peace, and keep away from violence. The young generation, Gen Z, as your father, my sons and daughters, we have heard you. You've spoken very clearly. The message is home. What you started as peaceful protests, unfortunately, have been infiltrated and hijacked by criminals with criminal intent, who are now engaged in looting and creating mayhem. I want to, as a father, as a parent, to appeal to my children, my sons and daughters. Listen to us as your parents. I think if you agree, we want to plead with you to call off the protests so that criminals do not hijack them and engage in criminal activities. The president has already acceded to your plea to be heard, and you will be heard. But anytime now you call for protests, criminals with bad intent are hijacking and using that opportunity to loot, to steal, and to cause mayhem. As our children, you owe this country peace. Please consider, now that you have been heard, don't allow these criminals an opportunity to take advantage of what you had started in good faith with a message to the country, infiltrate and hijack and bring chaos to our beautiful country. That is my plea as a parent to my children. And I want to say that now that you have been heard, a mechanism is being worked on how the issues that you think needs to be addressed will be addressed. Once you call off your protests, then our security agencies will be in a position to deal firmly and decisively with criminals in accordance with the laws of this country. I want to ask our leaders, the way they have started here, it's a good beginning. Let's tone down. Let us bring down temperatures. Let us all build our country. We have only one country with one leader. Let us embark on peaceful coexistence among people so that we enjoy the fruits of our labor. A situation of chaos and mayhem is not conducive for people to carry on with their lives. That is my plea to all leaders in the country. It's my plea to our young generation. It's my plea to everybody to understand and appreciate that we don't have another Kenya, we only have one Kenya. And we all must do what we should to make sure that there is peace and harmony in the country so that we are able to lead a good life. I want to thank my boss, President William Ruto, who has sent me with condolences to our family. And I also thank him for the support that he has given us in terms of solidarity, in terms of financial support. He has stood with us like a brother. He has always stood with my family at all times when we face difficulties.
Kwa hivyo, speech ya Rigathi Gachagua jinsi ambavyo umeweza kusikiza inaonyesha kwamba anajaribu kufanya nini, kupegi, anajaribu kupeana message fulani kwa hawa generation, lakini William Samoei Ruto hawezi guzia kitu kama hicho. Kwa hivyo tunataka tuangalie jinsi ambavyo huyu IG Koome, since watu waanze kufariki hapa nchini Kenya, tujasikia sauti ya IG Koome. Where is IG Koome? Jinsi ambavyo watu wanaendelea kufariki wengi, maafa, wanapolisi wamefanya mambo mengi zaidi. Kufikia saa hizo ukiangalia pia pale kwenye seli utakuja kuona kwamba 189 people arrested jana peke yake, siku ya maandamano ya Tuesday. Kwa hivyo IG Koome hajaweza kuzungumza kwa media, hajaweza kuaddress Kenyans.
In a public forum I was asking, where is the IG? That was in relation to the killings that were going on in Kerio Valley. It's been 2 weeks of protests, Mr. Speaker. Kenyans have lost their lives, others have been beaten, there have been challenges, police have faced also very difficult and hostile gangs on the streets. I am yet to hear the voice of the Inspector General. I am deeply troubled by that, Mr. Speaker. It cannot be right. We were in this country, though I was not a leader and I was a young person in university, Mr. Speaker, when we faced the post-election violence, day by day, General Hussein Mohammed will brief the country and speak to the country and give them an update of what is happening. How can we face such a crisis, Mr. Speaker, up to this particular point? I don't know what the Inspector General thinks. I don't know what is the challenge. We don't know these things that are being discussed. Mr. Speaker, the question at the back of my mind, is this really the right man for this job? Mr. Speaker, we must think critically.
Kwa hivyo, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to end from there. I have nothing to add on. Let us meet another time. Raipenda Evans, kuwa na siku njema. Bye bye.